Innan Claes kom.
I ett annat liv. We have to say good morning and welcome to the Rasmus. We're very happy to have you here this morning. Because you almost didn't get any sleep because you had a concert here in Stockholm last night.
Exactly, yeah.
How did it go?
It was very nice. Nice to be back in Stockholm and in Sweden. It's been a couple of years since the last time.
Yeah, do you, to be honest, like or dislike Sweden?
Well, we have a kind of both love and hate relationship, you can say. Well, there's great things about Sweden. Like, we actually recorded many of our albums here, and we get to know many of the Swedish people, and there's something, you know, a bit more positive about the Swedish mentalitet compared to the Finnish.
We had a Norwegian neighbor in the newspaper this morning, Fredrik Skavlan, who said that the Swedes are very cocky. Do you have the same experience?
Well, somebody said that if you walk on a street in Stockholm, like everybody looks like, you know, so stylish and, you know, like I'm a star kind of feeling. Because if you compare with Finland, like people are very, you know, like modest in a way. Maybe also in a bad way, too modest maybe sometimes.
What about the audience, your audience yesterday? They differ from the audience in Finland?
Well, I think in Scandinavia in general, the audience is kind of easygoing in a way that they're maybe a little bit reserved and they don't really show their emotions that much. Like you were just talking about Mexico, for example. We have a lot of concerts in Mexico, and that's like the opposite to the Scandinavian.
It's great fun from the beginning.
But I have to say, I'm a Scandinavian too, so I'm really enjoying the concerts myself, just watching and like listening. You don't have to be that physical every time.
Did you try tequila in Mexico when you were there?
Yeah, I was actually just remembering this thing that we met these Mexican Indians, local Indians, and they gave us some homemade tequila. And actually they invited us to their home and they had a nice barbecue for us.
Did you all also have the experience of the industrialized tequila from before, when you were younger? No?
Yeah, of course. I'm not a big fan of tequila, but they were trying to explain why and how they do the thing with the lemon and salt. And they're actually making kind of a paste in their mouth first out of the two ingredients.
But the Mexicans, they love this lime, and when we went there, we ate all the food, of course. I don't drink alcohol myself, but I just love the food. Like, they're very spicy, but they put that lime everywhere, and it's so good. It's nice.
I just have to ask you one question about your album as well. This is your new album, and you work with Desmond Child. And for those who don't know him, he's the man behind Living on a Prayer, right?
Yeah.
And Kiss and Aerosmith. How was it?
It was really kind of a long-time dream come true for us, because we've been fans of his music ever since we were growing up and listening to the radio in the late 80s, and he was pretty much involved with all the songs that were out at that time, and one day he just contacted us. Actually, he sent an email through a colleague and saying that he'd like to work with us, and we were like, no, this can't be from him. Really? Like Desmond Child.
So what is his influence? What's the sound that he has brought to your album, you think?
I think our only concern was that maybe he would like to make us sound more American somehow. But we pretty fast found out that he was really a big fan of this Scandinavian sound that we have, and he was actually trying to